Dear friends, in the current IT industry, most of the projects are running in the agile process. Very less projects are running in the waterfall model. It may be in the individual Scrum teams, or maybe few of the projects are running in the safe agile model, where you run the projects through agile trains. For in both the cases, it is very essential to have the self-motivated and self-disciplined Scrum team to achieve the sprint and the project goals. If by any reason, if your Scrum team is demotivated and if you are looking for a solution, this is the video to give a solution for you. Step 1 is first, I should understand the root cause of the demotivation of the team. Either it may be a individual team member or it may be a team. It could be the several reasons are there for demotivation. Okay, first, I should talk with the team members. It could be related to the workload or lack of clarity or conflicts within the team members, insufficient skills of the resources, or any other factor maybe. If you go by one, right? Workload, right? The team can have the more workload and sometimes they have very less work and they don't have any learning curve in that. A lack of clarity within the requirements. Maybe requirement is clear, but developer don't know how to achieve it. And conflicts within the team members. And insufficient skills. Maybe project is on Java, but the resources don't know Java, right? So insufficient skills also causes the motivation to the individual level. And if any of these, if by any chance, if the Scrum team is not at achieve the goals, whole team also will get demotivated. And while talking with the team members or with the individual team, always now first listen to their problems. Do not jump into the solution immediately. And already they are demotivated. Do not be angry on them or do not fast enough to give the solution. First be empathetic with the team members and listen to the team members. Then only you can give a proper solution to the team. Step two is address the immediate concerns. The concerns may be of issues may be where you can give immediate solution, or a few of the issues where you cannot give immediate solution. It takes time, maybe week or several months as well. If the skill set problem is there, it takes a month or sometimes a week to give to schedule a call, schedule a meeting with them, or to give a and proper KT to the team members. Sometimes maybe BAs are not available to get the proper requirements. It takes several months as well to get a new BA. But immediate issues will be there. You can address them fast. Maybe because of the workload distribution is not good enough. Few resources within the Scrum team is taking very less work, and other team members are taking more work. Where the people feel that no, I'm taking the more work. It is not good. So as a Scrum Master, it is your responsibility to distribute the work equally based on the sprint points. Within the team, sometimes every resource is not equally skillful. Based on the skill set, okay, you need to distribute the work. If a fresher is there, you cannot give the same work as a 5 years experienced guy. If you give the same work, right, the fresher will get demotivated always because they cannot complete their work on time. And if you're running in the safe model or agile train model, right? So there you have a dependencies with other scrum teams as well. If they're not able to provide a proper support or they're not able to deliver their dependencies required to be your Scrum team, then there will be a blocker. Team will be demotivated because they will not able to achieve their goals. At the time, provide additional support if required. Schedule a call. Schedule a call with the corresponding dependent team members and try to resolve the solutions as early as possible. And if any conflict within the team members, discuss with them individually and solve the issues. And third one is revisit the team goals. Remind the team purpose, remind the team of the purpose and objectives of the work. Help them reconnect the big picture of the Help them reconnect with the bigger picture and understand how their efforts contribute to the overall project and organization. Reinforce the importance of their role and value they bring. Here, if you read the sentences right again, within the Scrum team, everyone will play their own roles. Like QA will play QA role, developers will play developer role, tech lead will play tech lead role. As a Scrum Master, you also will have their own your role as well. Everyone should feel the accountability of their role, and they should know what is the importance of their role, what is the value they bring to the project. Unless they know what is the importance of them, unless they know the importance of their individual achievements to the project level, it is difficult. Okay, sometimes people will work very isolated way. They don't know what is happening within the project. They don't know when the go live date, when is the project completion dates. Okay, and what is overall for this Scrum team within, for this sprint, what is the goal, right? They don't know. Sometimes they work, okay, this is my ticket and I'll work on this. It is not like that. So as and sprint planning itself, we should tell, okay, this is the goal of this sprint, and everyone should have their accountability for their for their user stories. Then only you can achieve the sprint and project goals. Step 4, create a positive work environment. Within the team, always try to bring the positive vibes. Create environment that supports the motivation and well-being. Encourage open communication, collaboration, recognition of individual and team achievements. Provide the regular feedbacks to the team members and create opportunities for the learning and growth. In the sprint planning meetings or in the daily stand-up calls, in the sprint retrospective meetings, on the sprint review meetings, now encourage the team members to talk. And if they've done great things, recognize them publicly in all the meetings. Or maybe wherever possible, right? Recognize them individual members, or if it is team achievements, and recognize as a team achievement. Small things, it will give some sense of achievement to the team members. It will motivate them. And whenever possible, try to give the regular feedbacks. Either it may be positive feedback or maybe constructive feedback to improve themselves, and create opportunities for learning and growth. Here, I want to tell you one thing. Few people will feel that this work is very monotonous. They should not feel that. Always now help the team members, or give additional tasks where they can give value add to the project. They can create some additional tools. It will give value add to the project as well, and it will give some additional learning to the team members as well. And whenever they do something right, you can achieve. We'll get an opportunity to recognize them as well. And step 5, empower the team members. Give the team autonomy and decision making power whenever possible. Trust them to make important choices related to their work. Empowering the team members help them boost their sense of ownership and accountability. As a Scrum Master, the team achievements is your achievement. Sometimes maybe several reasons, maybe you're not available to take a decision. Maybe you're on a leave, or maybe you're stuck up in a meeting. But the team should not feel that there is a blocker for my progress. Trust the team members, trust their capabilities, and sometimes give wherever required decision making power. When they take a decision on their own, they feel some sort of sense of ownership and accountability on their work. And also, Everyone within the team, they should feel accountable and ownership of their work. If any user story is taken by any developer or by a tester or by a QA team, they should feel accountable for their completion of their work. Here, the point I want to emphasize is trust the team always, trust their capabilities. Whenever required, try to give decision making power so that they can take a decision in your absence. Step number 6, reassess and adjust. Review the Scrum process and ensure that it is supporting the team needs and goals. If there are any aspects of process causing frustration or hindering the progress, discuss the potential modifications or experiment to improve the team experience. Agile process itself has bought to reduce the process. Okay. So the completion of the work is more important than the process. This Scrum process should not hinder the progress of the team. For example, in the waterfall model, we used to create the functional design documents. After the technical leads will create the technical design documents. Those are not required anymore in the agile process. The documentation should be very less. And if any of the process which is causing the issue, then discuss with the team members whenever required. They can do a potential modification and observe the performance of the team members. The process change is causing the progress is causing the progress down or progress improvement. Based on that, you can take a decision. And step number 7, it is very essential. Celebrate the progress of small achievements or a significant achievements of the individuals or other team efforts. Recognize them publicly. It will give motivation to the team members. This can be done through team meetings, dedicated recognition sessions, or even a simple gestures like thank you notes or a small rewards. What is dedicated recognition session? Sometimes on the project completion there will be a session itself like reward sessions. Or in the retrospective meetings, you can recognize individuals or the team performance. Or sometimes within the most of the companies, right, you will have the recognition boards or recognition emailers will be there. You can send a thank you note to them. It will give us some sort of motivation, sense of achievement will be there within the team members. This will give this will motivate your Scrum team members. And step 8, continuous improvement is required. Not only in the IT industry, wherever, right? You should always be continuous learner, and continuous improvement also should be there within the project performance as well. Example you have done it last time, maybe 10, maybe around 20 or 30 pointer is the story. When overall sprint velocity of this your sprint team is 30 pointer, the next sprint try to make 30 or more, but you cannot reduce your sprint velocity unless there are multiple reasons like team members are not available or maybe the complex tickets are there like that. Even if it's complex ticket is there, the sprint velocity always will be more. Sprint point will be more only. Sprint velocity should not reduce unless there is a reason. Foster a culture of continuous improvement by encouraging the team to reflect on their work regularly. Here, not only on the sprint velocity, you should always encourage their when learning curve as well. Should try to create an environment where they learn more skills day by day. I mean, sprint by sprint or day by day. Unless they learn more skills or they improve their skill set, you cannot complete the project on time. And it will motivate the team members as well as long as they're learning new things every time. Conduct the retrospectives to identify the areas of improvement and implement the changes that address the team concerns as well. Talk with the tech leads. What is the gap within the team members is having, or what is the lack of skill where a particular team member is having. And if possible, schedule a call, schedule a KT sessions if KT sessions and try to improve their skills. And if any process wise changes are there, try to implement the changes and observe the performance. I hope these points will help you and help your team to motivate themselves.